Okay, I'm about to make red velvet cake. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start out with 2.5 cups of flour, 2.5 cups of King Arthur all-purpose flour. All right, 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa. Two tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa. One, two tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa. Then I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Got 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Then I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Or I should say, I'm sorry, half a teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon of salt. Then I'm going to whisk all this together. I'm going to whisk all these ingredients together. All right, then I'm just going to set the dry ingredients to the side. Then I'm going to add to a separate bowl. I'm going to add 1.5 cups of sugar. Yeah, I'm gonna add 1.5 cups of sugar to this bowl. Then I'm gonna add 1 stick of softened butter that's room temperature. Okay, 1 stick of softened butter at room temperature. Then I'm gonna cream this butter. Cream this butter. So it's like almost like a margarine-like consistency. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, now that I cream the butter, I'm gonna add 1 egg at a time. Yep, I'm gonna incorporate the butter with the sugar. Incorporate the butter with the sugar. It's better to use not a whisk for this. It's better to use a flat paddle like this. Cream the butter, incorporate it with the sugar. Cream the butter a little bit. Then I'm gonna start adding 1 egg at a time. 2 eggs, 2 room temperature eggs, 1 egg at a time. 2 room temperature eggs, 1 egg at a time. Okay, thank you. Look how the batter's looking. Looking good, actually. Yep, 1 egg at a time. That's my 2nd egg. All right. That's exactly the consistency you want with the butter. Then I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of vegetable oil. 3/4 of a cup of vegetable oil. Yep, 3/4 of a cup of vegetable oil. Then I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Incorporate that vanilla extract. Then I'm going to add 1 cup of buttermilk. I'm going to add 1 cup of buttermilk. Okay, yep, I'm going to add 1 cup of buttermilk plus 1 teaspoon of vinegar. So here's my buttermilk right here that I made at home. Homemade. 1 cup of buttermilk. One cup of buttermilk plus 1 teaspoon of vinegar. All right. I'm gonna incorporate everything. Incorporate all that. Incorporate my buttermilk. Okay, now that's incorporated. So now I'm gonna slowly start adding my dry ingredients to it. Slowly. Slowly start incorporating my dry ingredients into it. Yeah, and mixing it as I incorporate it. All right, that's my dry ingredients for incorporate it. Okay, now once I fully incorporate my dry ingredients, I'm gonna show you how to get that signature red velvet look. This is how you get that signature red velvet look. I'm about to show you. All right. And I do all my mixing by hand. I don't use any machines or anything like that to do any of my mixing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my red food gel, super red food gel, right here, AmeriColor. I'm gonna take a half a teaspoon of this food gel. About a half a teaspoon of this food gel. And you do not want to get any of this on your hand because this stuff is powerful. You'll be wearing it for a while. Okay, put my red food gel in there. Mix that right in. Mix that right in. And that's how you get that your signature red velvet right there. See how that's turning perfectly red? That's how you get that signature red velvet right there. Perfect. It's gonna look good. Red, look how red that is. That's your red velvet batter. All right, and that's your red velvet batter, and that's what you want. You just mix it until it's fully incorporated.
Yo, I just got back. I got that cream for your diarrhea. I'm putting it in the kitchen.
He doesn't like a lot of sweets, but that's your red velvet.